Special Forces units in Israel is a broad term that refers to a wide range of specialist units, from reconnaissance units to counter-terrorism units, including civilian law enforcement units. In many NATO countries like the United States, law enforcement units such as SWAT or FBI hostage rescue team are not considered special forces. In this video, I would only cover the most elite units within the IDF. The most notable Israeli special unit is the General Staff Reconnaissance Unit, or Sayeret Matkal, under Israel's military intelligence. While Sayeret Matkal is a field intelligence unit, it is also tasked with counter-terrorism and hostage rescue operations beyond Israel's borders. This unit is modeled after the British Special Air Service, even adopting the same motto, "Who dares wins." Although this unit is highly secretive, this unit conducts open recruitment, and a grueling 5-day selection is conducted twice every year to select the best soldiers based on physical and intellectual qualities. Once selected, recruits would undergo about 2 years of training. All soldiers in the unit also undergo the IDF Officers Course. As Israel has mandatory military service, soldiers of this unit are required to serve an additional 3 years on top of their mandatory service. Members of this unit also receive training from the Bedouin people to gain a better understanding of their enemies. Ever since this unit was established in 1957, it has been involved in multiple high-profile missions. The 89th Commando Brigade falls under the command of the 98th Paratroopers Division of the Israeli Ground Forces. Within the Commando Brigade are 3 subunits. Unit 212, Sayeret Matkal, specializes in reconnaissance and anti-tank warfare behind enemy lines. Additionally, 212 also serves as an advanced weapons development unit, constantly testing out new technology during their operations. Potential recruits undergo 18 months of intensive training. Each recruit also attends the IDF Commander's Course. This unit has performed numerous operations behind enemy lines, most of which remains classified. Unit 217 Duvdaban specializes in undercover counter-terrorism operations. Operators often wear civilian clothing to disguise themselves among the local Arab population in order to infiltrate terrorist cells, kill, or capture terrorist leaders. This unit recruits Israelis with Arab-like features. Potential recruits undergo the same selection process as units like Sayeret Matkal before commencing their 15-month-long training. Unit 217 has its own support units, allowing the unit to operate independently at multiple locations simultaneously. Operators serving in Duvdaban and Sayeret Matkal do not wear any insignias on their uniforms. Unit 621, Igos, is a guerrilla warfare unit that also performs special reconnaissance and direct action missions. Recruits will undergo about 14 months of training before becoming Igos special operators. All Igos soldiers also undergo the IDF Commander's Course. Most of Igos operations remains highly classified. I would like to point out that all ground arms of the Israeli army have their own special operations elements. These units are mostly reconnaissance units that are special operations capable. The 13th Flotilla, or Shayetet 13, is the elite naval commando unit of the Israeli Navy. Garrisoned in Atlit Naval Base, This unit is made up of an estimated 300 personnel divided into 3 subunits. The primary unit, Ha-Poshtim, specializes in direct action missions, special reconnaissance, counter-terrorism, and hostage rescues. The underwater unit specializes in underwater attacks and sabotage. The above water unit specializes in surface attacks and sea transportation. Recruits undergo a 5-phase training lasting about 20 months. Upon graduation, these commandos would continue to cross-train with foreign special forces such as the US Navy SEALs. Members of Shayetet 13 serve an additional 1.5 years on top of their mandatory service. Since its formation in 1948, this unit has been involved in countless operations. The 7th Wing is the Special Forces Wing of the Israeli Air Force. The 7th Wing comprises 3 subunits. Unit 5101 or Sheldak specializes in forward air control, air-ground target designation, as well as direct action missions behind enemy lines. Based in Palmachim Air Base, this unit was founded in 1974 by several Sayeret Matkal veterans. Candidates undergo the same selection process as Sayeret Matkal before undergoing their 22-month training phase. Similar to other Tier 1 units, Sheldak members are required to sign on for an additional 2 years on top of their mandatory service. This unit also has a vast operational experience. Unit 669 or Airborne Combat Rescue and Extraction Unit specializes in combat search and rescue operations behind enemy lines. Unit 669 is composed of 5 branches. Recruits undergo 18 months of training before joining this unit. 669 members are also required to extend their service by an additional 1.5 years. 669 was involved in hundreds of rescue operations during wartime and peacetime. Unit 5700, Front Landing Unit, is responsible for securing forward landing zones for landing operations. Based in Nevatim Air Base, the training period for this unit is 10.5 months. This unit has relatively lesser experience as compared to the other 2 Special Air Forces units.